Salute everybody. Welcome to Miss Parker. Miss Parker. I am so sorry, y'all, about the delay, but I was running behind. I was in traffic. I was trying to come home, get dressed. I've been to work for 9 hours. I'm really exhausted, but I'm off tomorrow. So what better way can I do it but to go live and talk to my peoples? Because it's been a while, you guys. I haven't got my Taylor port, you guys. I was like, got my wine glass and my Taylor port. I'm taking a drink tonight. I'm definitely taking a drink tonight, okay? Remember to hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel, okay? Turn on your notification bells, okay? Share the live out because we have to talk about Kendra Scott in this situation with her daughter that was just 13, okay? I want to get into this video, see if we can break it down a little bit and if we can get his perspective of what's going on and is this what it is? You know what I'm saying? And why is there so much division? Also, make sure you guys help me reach my goal. You guys, please help me reach my YouTube goal. It's an incentive given to content creators by YouTube. So help me reach that goal, okay? Now, what would you do if you're out and about? Because I see people saying, why was she home by herself? That she was left unprotected. Man, say, state law, some states say that a 10-year-old can stay home and keep your child, okay? And some, thank you, Tita Goddess. Thank you for the gems. Thank you. And y'all, make sure y'all drop my Twitch link, okay? I'm monetized over. Go subscribe to the channel. Don't just follow me. Subscribe to it, bitch, okay? And I'm going to do my shout outs in a minute. But just want to give a perspective. What would you do if you look on your camera and see a 20-year-old man with your 13-year-old daughter and you give that warning to come up out of your house because you didn't invite him in. And second of all, he's too old. He's too old. He's a predator. See, I guess because it was Kendra's daughter and not theirs is where it comes in. Hey, Queen Tulsa. Hey, Dion. Let me give my shout outs. Thank you, Peaches sis. I appreciate those gems over there. Okay, Tita Goddess. Thank you, girl. I think that's where they are. I don't know. I don't know kind of gems they are, but oh, she gifted me. She gave me a gift. Thank you, girl. I appreciate it. Let me get my shout out, y'all. Y'all know it's been forever. I just jumped straight into this shit, okay? Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, research, and educational purposes, and it's for fair use. Hey, my mother's keeper. Thank you, sister. I appreciate you so much. Hey, Leslie. What's going on, sister? Hey, Vibrant sis. Hey, Summer sis. Hey, Latasha. What's going on, sisters? Happy Taco Tuesday. Hey, Goddess, little sis, what it do? Sagittarius, what's going on, bruh? What's going on, Time Warp? Thank you, Time Warp, for letting people know I was running late. Hey, Karen, what's going on, Karen B? What's going on? Lady Mysterious, what it do, sister? What it do? Thank you again, Tita Goddess. Hey, Barbie. Hey, Miss Jamia, what's going on? Miss Jamila. Latasha Boss Lady. Hey, sis, what's going on? Hold on, y'all. Poppy's calling. Hey, Bubba, I'm live. I'm going to call you as soon as I get done. Answer your phone, okay? You hear me? Huh? Okay, I'm going to call you as soon as I get done. Love you. All right, Bubba. Hey, Demetria, what's going on, love? What's going on? Welcome. Hey, Maisha, baby, what's going on? The real Dion, my bookie boos. Thank you, Peaches. I appreciate you. Hey, Deborah, sis, what's going on? How you been? I missed you too, sister. Queen Tulsa, y'all make sure y'all drop the links too. Drop Queen Tulsa's link. That's fine. Drop Shank Rock's link. Hey, Nika, sis, what's going on? What it do, sister? Sister, why you ain't in blue over here? Are you on my other channel? Hey, Love Jones. Hey, Nikki. What's going on, sisters? Hey, A Young. What's going on? It's been a minute. Kiki, baby. What it do? Hey, Betty, sis. Hey, Valerie, sis. What's going on? He's 13 in his mind. He was special ed, not being funny. That's what his teacher said. So are we going to excuse all older men that are 13 in mind, Demetria? Just asking, do we excuse it? Because I don't give a damn what he is. To me, don't take my baby's innocence. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a real 20-year-old. She said not a real 20-year-old, okay? Let's get into this video and see why it's such a controversial thing going on in our Black community. In our Black community. When we supposed to be standing with each other. Thank you for the gems, Latasha. Thank you. Appreciate the silver star. Thank you. We supposed to be standing together, not making excuses. And I don't want to make excuses. Because ain't that what happened with Naziah? When they said, oh, well, he was functioning. What was he? What was wrong with him? And we didn't think it was okay. We wanted him to be brought to the board. Not because of what Jarvis did, but we wanted him to be brought to the board because he was no better than Jarvis. She said, wow, he should have been watched by his family. Absolutely. I agree 100%. Thank you, Deborah, sis. Thank you. I agree 100%. So every time somebody that's challenged to a kid, whether they teen or baby, say, oh, they were special needs. Absolutely, Demetria. I'm just asking, do we throw it off like, oh no, they were special needs? So, hey, Tam Diva, thank you for being on the good Twitch, sis. Deborah, thank you for being a member for 14 months. I love you too, sister. You get what I'm saying, Demetria? See, if it was a blue kid, see, one thing about it is, this is why I always say we'll never come together. We will never come. We don't stand on shit. I'm a mama. I'm a mother. I'm a grandmother. Nay 10. 3 years younger than that little girl. And y'all think I want somebody in their 20s touching my baby? And they ain't gonna have to see. It was a father who just went to prison. He just went to prison for unaliving. Hey, godmother, what's going on, Bookie? Welcome, and y'all welcome. Make sure y'all make everybody feel welcome in the chat. Welcome, my good friend, godmother over here, okay? Welcome, baby. It was a father that went to jail because he went and found who touched his kid. And he took him out. Because are we going to just be sitting on a needle in a haystack and be like, oh, yeah, well, he was functioning. As a mother, I mean, I'm just asking, are we going to be sitting around like that? She said, I totally agree. She said, I think that she could have handled it differently so that she would not be in the position that she's in now. But you cannot say what you would have done unless you were actually in that situation. I agree 100%. She said, yes, I do. What do you think she should have done, Love Jones? Because that's why I say with me, I would be in her position. I would definitely be in her position. Because the only thing I'm thinking about is a grown man taking advantage of my baby. You ain't thinking nothing else. There are multiple girls coming out and multiple screenshots of him under little girls' pages, special or not. If he was so off in the head, then he should have been monitored. And let me ask y'all this. If he's so special, why is he only under the young girls' pictures? You mean to tell me that nobody his age looks good to him? Only youngins. Only young ones look good to him. I highly doubt it. But I will say I'm not on anybody's side because they argued and that boy turned around and walked away and she shot him in the back of his head, which won't help her in the favor. Hey, LaShondra, what's going on? What's going on with you, Bookie? Thank you for the disclaimer. As a mother, that's what I'm saying, Goddess. I can't see a grown man touching that. Hold him and go until the cops get there. Okay, Love Jones. How many of y'all agree to hold on to him? You know what I'm saying? Keep him there until the police come. But Love Jones, who to say where her mind was at that time seeing a grown man with her daughter? Look how we acted, and this is the crazy part about it. Look how we all reacted with Jarvis and his victims. And Jarvis was, and we know that Jarvis was a victim of the same circumstance. But yet, we held that motherfucker to a cross. Did we not? We could tell something mentally was wrong with Jarvis. His family even said it was something weird going on with him. But we held him to a cross. What's the difference? Because, Goddess, you just said he was under multiple young girls, which I read. He was under multiple young ladies' statuses. Young ones. What's the difference? I'm going to wait. She said, true. Hey, Gemini, if he shot him in the house, if she shot him in the house, it would be different. Okay, Tita God said, if she would have shot him in the house, he knew what he was doing. I agree. He took directions to get his ass up at her. Right? Who can say what your mind, like you said, if you're put in that situation, how do we know how we're going to react? It's been saying that she knew about the relationship and she got mad because he did not help her pay a bill. I know you lying to me. He shouldn't have been messing with that little girl, even though these girls do lie about their ages. He should have asked for her ID. Okay? It's a lot of good points. He's a predator, period. Not that she... See, that's why I hate working and not being able to get into the cases like I want to. I have to watch the replay. I don't know who she is. That's the mother in Memphis, A Young. The mother in Memphis. I might play the video, A Young, and we can get into it. But the mother in Memphis who unalived the 20-year-old for allegedly hiding under the bed of her 13-year-old daughter. So I'm just saying. She said, exactly, Miss Parker, true. The mama friend said the mama knew about him, allowed it, and welcomed him in her home. Who's the mama's friend, Shavana? Shit, they strong as heck. We can't hold them. They are. If he's challenged like they saying, he's definitely Incredible Hulk strong. That's a fact. That's like Crime of Passion type of moment. She could have seen something on her camera before she got home. I agree, Demetria. I do. I agree with that 100%. Hey, TT says, hey, Erica. She said nothing. Okay. She said, Sissy, you know how I feel about these type of cases. I don't care what's wrong with you. That does not give you the right to do anything like that. What I'm saying is for the mother, it won't work out for her. Yeah, if she didn't like that. But I don't know, y'all. I can't. It might not work out for me neither, guys. But I gotta be honest, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I ain't gonna care why I do him at. If he get, you know what I'm saying? If I blow him, I blow him. I don't give a fuck if it's in his head or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm just be honest with y'all. I can't nobody tell me how to feel. Y'all know how I tell y'all all the time. Can't nobody tell you how to feel about your kid. Y'all was trying to talk me off a ledge. I was trying to do the same thing for less. Like, just a bitch putting her hand on my granddaughter. I was trying to take her through there for less, and y'all know that. And y'all couldn't tell me nothing. It was really fuck everybody. Just being honest. Like, girl, like, don't tell me nothing. Y'all worry about y'all kids and what y'all do. I don't know how y'all gonna handle it. This is how I want to handle my situation. Even though y'all was saying the right things to keep me from going to prison or just jail or anything, it was still my granddaughter. And I see red. I blacks out about mine. I falls out with my kids, my daughters, all the time about my grandkids. So somebody touching my grandchild inappropriately, because I don't know if the friend want camera time or not. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nobody said shit before. Now the boy dead. Oh, she knew. Well, what? Why y'all didn't report it? Why y'all didn't report it? Because if I see somebody grown going in behind a kid in my neighborhood, I'm reporting it. And if I'm the friend, you cannot tell me and let me know something like that. So if anybody of my sisters in the blue or anything, y'all get down with that shit, don't tell me. It can't be one thing for one person, a different thing for another if they doing the same thing. Absolutely. He been there before and was comfortable going back. You never know what you're doing. Come on, LaShonda, you don't. Thank you, Max. Y'all drop Max Boogie's link. Love you, Bookie. Thank you. She said, no, ma'am. The daughter said it. So who said that? Did the friend say it or the daughter said he wouldn't pay a bill? Because see, this is what I can't understand with the daughter. And this is why I ain't going if the daughter said it. Because she was mine. She was gone. She was manipulated. She done got a taste of that deed. And you know, once when we was young, doing the do, and you couldn't tell us nothing, hell, I probably lied a time or two for the deed. Not to this extent. But why was he hiding under the bed? Is the question. The aide said he was told about them little girls. Who told about the little girls? Tita Goddess. Wow, same as the mama, huh? Karen. She said you never know what you'll do, and you don't. I get what you were saying. No excuse for people who are causing children harm. Look, Tita Goddess said, wait, what? Hey, Chrissy Cakes, what's going on, sister? Chrissy Cakes said, look, she said, sister said, what? She said, period. Oh, I forgot her name. I'm sorry. Hey, the queen, baby girl is referring to him as her baby daddy. So she's pregnant. Shut your mouth, man. Shut your mouth, the queen. Is she pregnant? Oh, my God. Max said he definitely ain't slow. He was over there knowing she was underage to engage in grown people shit. Absolutely. If he could follow directions, he knew to get under that bed. Slow people ain't great, man, say. He knew to get under that bed. Why was he under that bed is my question, Max. But now we want to paint a picture he's retarded. So y'all mean to tell me, so the people that said that he's retarded, you mean to tell me he can come and touch your kid? A retarded person can come and touch your kid because they're retarded. You know what I'm saying? And man, say, stop it. Stop it. Especially if you've been through something, you be triggered. The daughter is on social media saying she's sorry, baby daddy. It's a lot. What's her page? Somebody, Goddess, do you got her information? Have you seen it? Because I ain't on Facebook right now. And Greg get through this. I don't blame Miss Park. I would have done the same thing. She said, get the fuck out of here. She said, behind mines, I will turn. Man, all kind of shit. Thank you for the gems, Chrissy Cakes. Thank you, Sissy. Thank you, Sissy, for the heart. Miss Parker, you going? Thank you, LaShondra. I appreciate that. It is. It's real sad. Thank you to Cash. Thank you, Cash Bookie. Love the cheers on Twitch. Go over there, y'all. Get some cheers and cheer a bitch up, okay? Max, this is what I'm saying. They said the mama knew. Right? The mama knew he wouldn't pay a bill. But if he's retarded, pay a bill with what? Make it make sense? Now somebody they said he's retarded. He got a mind of a 13-year-old. Where he working? Because he can't be over his check. If he got a mind of a 13-year-old, he can't be over. Somebody got to make shit make sense to me. See, one thing about me, and maybe bugs on some of you mugs, but there ain't no bugs on me. I'm sorry. Shit ain't adding up. 1 + 1 ain't adding up. I never went against my parents, though. I acted natural as fuck. Thank you, Cash, for being over on the Twitch. I love you, Bookie. This wasn't his first time going to that house because he knew what he was doing. Absolutely, Max. She said exactly right. He knew better. Hey, Brittany, what's going on, boo? Hey, sister. She said the friend said it's all about the bills. The little girl out here making statements about the man saying she's sorry. Make it make sense. He's challenged. He got a mind of a 13-year-old. What was said in the chat, they said he got a mind of a 13-year-old. Paying bills where? How? Where's he working? I'll wait. Hey, Nayo, baby, what's going on? The girl's been making some interesting posts. Which one included her referring to him as baby daddy? She said, oh, wow, not pregnant. Hey, Kelly Kells, make sure y'all drop y'all links and let me mod Max up. Max, give me a second and I'll mod you up. She said the friend said it about the bills. The little girl and make the statements about the man saying she's sorry. God, send me some of the stuff that she's saying. I would like to hear what she's actually saying. She might be a little challenged too. Or she could be pregnant. She very much so could be pregnant. Oh, Max got one. Okay, Max. He wasn't slow. I ain't buying it. He was hiding because he knew. Come on, y'all. Come on, LaShondra, duh. It is sick. It's sick that the excuses are being made, fam. He knew to travel over that motherfucker. How far did he leave? He knew to go over at 1 o'clock. He know time and everything. Sack, man, I ain't going. He wasn't slow. I ain't buying it. He knew a time to come. If you can't come there while I'm there, then you don't go. Okay, period. Hey, Daya, baby. She said, I love you, Cash. I will go to jail smiling behind my kids. Absolutely. Yeah, show some love, y'all, over there on that good Twitch. You can buy some cheers and things like that. And make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? If he was that mentally challenged after making it seem like he would not be unattended without somebody being with him, Come on, man. That's it. He get right. She said, okay, Kelly, but what she said, he get disability, right? What bill was he paying? Because somebody's over his check. It don't sound like the mama knew, and I don't give a damn what they're talking about. That little girl, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, TT says, period. Let's get into this video. Hey, Lady LeMay, what's going on, sister? They're saying it's fake pages, though. She has one real one. So somebody's faking under that page. Hey, I'ma sis. I'ma said right. He knew that mama was home. Absolutely. It ain't no retard understanding that. And it ain't nothing against mentally challenged people or retardation. You know what I'm saying? My son is autistic. That's they shit. They call it kind of retardation. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't down to nobody that's mentally challenged or with a disability, but we're not gonna make excuses for him. Y'all know how many people get SSI? It ain't a damn thing wrong with them. They first thing they do is be at that liquor store and some more shit. The dope man got the check. Stop it. But hey, sis, make sure I ain't missing nobody's comments. Not everything is mental illness. Man, say, let's get into this video, you guys. I really want to check it out with you guys, and I want to see why everybody is so upset. Where's the controversy coming from that she shouldn't have? Well, you know, let somebody 20 years old come and touch y'all kids, I guess. Let somebody, hey, Candy says, she said, but is he simply retarded or just retarded? Not, I'm on his teleport now, sis. Look. Candy said, is he simply retarded or just retarded? It's a difference. She said, if his favorite color 3, then hey. Not his favorite color. Look, y'all, I'm on this teleport. Lady Mysterious said, if his favorite color is 3, then hey, he's just retarded, right? Hey, this the chat, okay? But let's get into this video and stuff like that with Poetic and stuff. Y'all cutting up. Y'all said, I ain't seen this bitch in forever. We cutting up tonight. But what do y'all think? Candy do got a good point. Is he simply retarded, as Jarvis Butts called the girls he would interact on the phone with, or is he just retarded? That's a good question. She said, all right, Slime 3. Man, say. Let's get into this video with Poetic.
Kendra Scott's arrest for first-degree murder has the Black community divided. This is probably the most polarizing story I've ever covered on this channel. Like, people are literally beefing over this case. I know people who's been friends for years who are beefing because of this story.
Riley, thank you. A homicide for shooting and killing she found hiding under her child bed. Action News 5's Gardner Montgomery is live in the newsroom after speaking with a testified shooting.
Now, there's still more details that we'll need to learn, but this is a case where self-defense could be argued, but there are key details.
If he ain't nay slow, he ain't slow enough. Not nay slow. She said, God, it's not nay. She said, if he ain't Kermit the Frog dizzy slow, I don't want to hear that slow shit. Okay? Not Kermit the Frog dizzy.
6-year-old Kendra Sott was arrested and charged with first-degree murder after police found a dead man on her front porch with a gunshot wound in the back of his head. Telling police she, quote, saw a dude under my kid's bed. What?
Kendra came home and found a 20-year-old man hiding out in her home.
Wait a minute. Wait a fucking second. Wait a minute. Did they just say he ain't the first grown man to be found in her house? Thank you, Cash. I love you, sissy. Thank you for the gems. Thank you. Thank you, Candy. Wait a minute. Godmother. What's going on? Because I'm ready to rewind this back. They said multiple. So the little girl was. T said, I said that. I didn't know that's what you mean. Is the mama selling the little girl, y'all? She said, what the mini beds is going on? Is the mama selling her daughter and this one just couldn't cut it because she knew she couldn't get nothing out of it? Because you seen him. Was it just because he was retarded? You took him out? Because I ain't understanding this. Because you got cameras. Is that why you got the cameras? Hey, Queen Butterfly says, oh, hell no. That's what I want to know. Is that why the mama got the cameras? Because somebody got to help me out. They said this ain't the first. It's multiple. Not, they didn't say he was a second. She said looking like it. That's why the shit about that bill came up. That's where that shit about that bill. Y'all know one thing, I'm going to break some shit down. That's why that shit about that bill came up. Because the mama is selling this little girl. Absolutely, Love Jones. Her ass been selling her daughter. See, what go on in the dark is going to come to the light, y'all. Unless she was messed with at a young age. Absolutely. But why ain't the mama see this, Nick? Why did she see him? Now I got questions. Is that why, I want to ask the mama, is that why you install cameras in your house? Because they said multiple. They said multiple. It mean multiple older men coming in and out your house with your 13-year-old daughter. And the first thing that comes up is because you was mad because he couldn't pay the bill. Bitch, he's retarded. Ain't shit coming in his name. This is crazy. This is sick. I keep talking about changes in this motherfucking world, y'all, to just throw me. She said a net 2026, only difference she let the slow Joe next door go. It's not self-defense at all for sure. Not Annette. She said Annette, y'all. Annette. She said only difference is she let the slow Joe next door go, baby. Shavonna said he wasn't allowed anymore because he couldn't come up with the light bill money. But Shavonna, how could he? If he got a mind of a 13-year-old, somebody's over his check. Y'all don't think they gonna say, what you need $200 for? Without going for him and doing what he need done. He wasn't allowed anymore because he couldn't come up with the labor money, and she laid him down. Set up. I'm back, said, oops. She said, woo, child, worse. Hey, 80s blessed. She said definitely a pay. Yes, Max. Thank you for the gems, Valerie. Thank you. She said Uncle alert. My God. Let me take this back a snippet, y'all, because I just got to make sure I heard this shit right.
I had to do.
Kendra came home and found a 20-year-old man hiding under her 13-year-old daughter's bed. Apparently, Rodarius Morton, the man who she shot and killed, was not the first grown man that she found in her home without her permission. Apparently, her 13-year-old daughter.
Y'all thought I was sharing a video, y'all. They said that the daughter has invited several of men.
Kendra came home and found a 20-year-old man hiding under her 13-year-old daughter's bed. Now, apparently, Rodarius Morton, the man who she shot and killed, apparently her 13-year-old daughter had invited other grown men to the home without her permission. And it happened so often that she told her daughter that the next man she catch in her home, she's going to kill him. She's being charged with first-degree murder because after catching Rodarius Morton in her daughter's room to her bed, she told him, and when he began to leave, she followed him. He was walking out the door. She shot him in the back of his head.
She seemed like a real nice lady. And all I can say is that hurts to know that someone was in there with her.
In the home told police she invited the victim, Rodarius Morton, in through the back door after midnight Thursday. Since Scott came home 20 minutes later, banging on the door with a gun in her hand.
If it would have been me in that situation and I seen you on the doorbell camera, I would have called them police. I had them sitting in my house when I got there. Therefore, you take him out, take him on to jail.
The police affidavit says Scott found Morton in bed. Morton was leaving the house.
According.
See, this is going to be their way of masking it up. Because I can't, if it ain't the lather of, she said, them gangs, she said the only way I can see this happening is if he gets a weekly allowance from his caregiver, which happens if they live in independent living, but it's still supposed to be monitored. Absolutely. So mama pimping the daughter, what the fuck, them gang members on his tail for lying. Oh, they IMAX. Hey, Mui sis, looking like she was mad over the money. She did that to punish the daughter. Unfortunately, her daughter put her in that decision, them gang members on. What they on his tail for lying, Max? What happened? Thank you, Miss Jamila, for being a member for 3 months, sis. Hey, Big Dog Ben, what's going on? Welcome. Max, what is going on? So he was, wait a minute, Max. He was in a gang? Because he was throwing up a gang sign in one of them pictures. So y'all mean to tell, because next they going to say they ain't let anybody get in the game. You know what? Thank you, Ben, for the gems. Thank you for the heart. Yeah, why not call the police if you catch them at your house? But, Candy, you got daughters, right? Who's to say when you get home, hey, something sweet, what's going on, sister? Who's to say what we're going to think or do when, like, everybody's different. Did she have more children? Wait, slower than a gang. I'm on the floor. That man was not slow. Maybe slow learning, but it's a difference. Right. And it is. I don't care about none of that slow-ish as a mother. I'm telling y'all, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all can criticize me or whatever. I'm taking you out. If it's a man, an older man in my house with my 13-year-old granddaughter, because my kids are grown, even my kids, I'm taking you out. Now he down with the game. A lot of kids on the IEP is not dumb or retarded, just learn slower than most. Right, Shavana? I'm not going to be calm. I'm going to think the worst and act fast. Absolutely. What Godmother said, absolutely. You don't know what this is why I say it wasn't about no bill money. And I think that's why the mama got cameras. Because she realized somebody's coming in here. Somebody's coming in and out of here. She said, I'm knocking your shit off too. Girl, goddess of the gang, what's he repping? ABC's child. Child. Because like I said, it's still pedophilia. Because like I said, tell me in the chat, because he's slow, y'all gonna let him get away with touching your kids, y'all gonna call the police? Who's calling the police? Be honest. Y'all ain't got a lot of kicking in here, Craig. Who's calling the police? Police, please come to the house. It's a man in there. He's gonna they picking me up too. Hey, joy to the world. I think she should have been quiet and not said nothing. She was in fear of her life. That's why I trespass it. If I don't let you in. Yeah. She said, hell nah. Okay. Send the corners off. If I catch you in my shit. Because people are getting on my nerves. I see these comments about, well, look, okay, Joy to the World said maybe I'll call after. Exactly. Did you ever think, even with me when I was pregnant with Niche, I was 15. And when my baby's father tried to bring diapers and shit, because he was just a little bit older than me, Clifton was just a couple of years older than me. I think Clifton was like 17. And mama told me, you knew you was wrong because you was sneaking. Absolutely. Of course, he would have been taken care of. But I would have, yeah, love thyself. Yeah. And mama said to me and Clifton, because mama would let Clifton come and see Niche. And when my father found out, him and my mother fell out big time. And my mother told me and Clifton together that, you know, he couldn't come because Daddy was talking about unaliving him. I'm like, he's talking about killing my baby daddy? Because my father was hurt that I was pregnant for one at 15. I just turned 15. And who the fuck this nigga think he is touching my baby? But Clifton wasn't 20. He wasn't 21. He wasn't 18. But my father didn't see that like that. He seen his child being touched inappropriately. And Shawana said, only difference between me and her mama, he would never made it to the front porch. Never. He shouldn't have been in her house with that child. And was he saying stuff? We wasn't there to see if he was talking shit or nothing. And he don't fuck with him. You hear me? Mooey. Daddy still don't fuck with him. And even though I was like, I did it consensually, my daddy still don't fuck with him to this day. And other men part confusing. Was she fed up or snapped? This is real. It was the principle of that. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know that's how fathers are about their daughters. Yeah, but daddy knew that he knew better. Absolutely. So as a mother, we talking about in this daytime, all these stories going on about these men touching kids. And I'm asking people in the chat right now, whether he's slow or not, does that give him a right to be with your 13-year-old? We're not just speaking on him. Anybody that's slow, can they come and touch your baby? Because we saying basically age don't matter because he's retarded. He knew he shouldn't have been there. Obviously, he was absolutely loved. That's why I said, if he's that retarded, how he know to hide under the bed? It was movie. She said, no, okay. She said, okay, I wouldn't have waited for him. But how do we know if he was talking shit? That's the thing. We wasn't there, y'all. We wasn't there to say. And if somebody asked me now, right now, at that age of 15, I was going against my father for this boy. We ain't together. Ain't been together in years. Me choosing a man over my father. Thinking I was in love and some more shit. We got a baby. Get what I'm saying? She's 13, y'all. I can't take nothing she says in and be like, she was manipulated. That's why I said, how can we go against these other pedophiles and say, yeah, I'm on Twitch, Alicia. How can we go against these other pedophiles so hard, but we making excuses for this one? And we're saying, well, she should have shot him then. Well, how do we know what was said? We wasn't there. We wasn't there. Absolutely, absolutely grown, godmother. Absolutely. He could have been armed himself. She could have been protecting herself and family. We don't know. Exactly. See, this is our problem. And I know I got a bad problem with it. Assuming shit, diagnosing shit. And we wasn't even there. Everybody in the neighborhood want to come out now. Like I always say, when some shit like this goes down, everybody black want to come outside and sit on the porch and talk to the news. Yeah, I been seeing. Did y'all ever talk to her? And if y'all did, y'all understand that's what made her get cameras. Hearing that multiple men was going in her home and her trusting her daughter. Is this happening? Daughter probably lied. Did I tell my mom and daddy I was fucking around? Mama see me thickening up. You doing something. I put it on everything I love. I'm not popped up pregnant. He never got no words out because you're an intruder on site per my attorney. I'm just saying. I'm late, but greetings. Hey, Miss Pitts. Yeah, misspelled a cuss word, y'all, for me. Yeah, but if the mom said if I catch other men over, I'm going to unalive them, speaks volumes. But who said that, Candy? Did she say that? Because, see, one thing I ain't going to do, like they said, the friend said, oh, he been going over her. She got mad over some bill money. Y'all think y'all gonna talk to me about y'all daughters messing around and I ain't great exposing on my shit? I'm exposing on Facebook somewhere. I'm exposing your ass. I'm gonna say if something happened to Woo to Woo, you know what I'm saying? She over allowing with her Woo to Woos. I'm putting it out there. That girl learned on that mama. You know the state stopped paying for daycare at 12. Okay? Love that stuff. Say, y'all know daycare. Come on. Some states, y'all even say that a 10-year-old and 11-year-old can stay home by themselves. That's why, hey, hi, his sister and family keep trying to make it seem like, oh, she's fast. And ain't that what they said about Naziah? Ain't that what we heard about all the little girls that get touched inappropriately? That they're fast. Was I fast? To me, I would say yes. But at 15, I didn't know that. My mom and dad was trying to protect us from shit like that. The shit I hated them for when I moved the fuck out of their house. Because I had me an apartment at 17. You know how your mama lived in the projects for so many years, have good standing. So they got us an apartment. Mama got my apartment. I was like, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. But what I know now, they was trying to protect me from the evilness, because I tell my kids all the time, I love them, but if I knew how this world was today, I would not have kids. I would have listened. Especially with Nisha's father. Especially with Jonathan. Y'all know I was 15 and Jonathan was 29. I told y'all about me screwing with the coach. I fucked with my coach for years. Of the high school. Rick fucked with me for years. White boy. Manipulated much. But to me, I was like everybody else, like, I'm consenting. I liked Rick. Never knew until I started doing my own true crime investigations and looking at these cases like, damn, I was groomed. But you couldn't tell me shit then. 12 through 15 are not latch key kids. They're allowed to stay alone. There's levels to this stuff in these cases. All the dudes are men. So even if a little girl is fast, you are the adult. You have the choice. Absolutely, goddess. I agree 100%. Nah, these men are predators. Absolutely, Mooey. And if that's the case, then something happened for that little girl to become that way. She said that's a sign of being groomed. Something happened along the way. Absolutely. I've been touched by my cousin. Shank even met him because I told him at my mama's funeral. Because when he was trying to hug me, he was like, damn, cuz, sorry about your loss. And he was trying to hug me, I tensed up. And I just held Shank's hands tight. And I remember saying under my breath, I wasn't even, like, I didn't open my mouth. I said, that's him. I said, that's the cousin that touched me. Even at my cousin Mont's funeral, he was there. I've been touched inappropriately by my cousin for years. She has a disability, right? They say he do. Fast ain't no excuse. It's a blame tactic. Manipulation is really, especially when it comes to a young girl. I was stupid, young, dumb, and willing to commit. Absolutely not. Absolutely, Naya. And I absolutely hate the word fast. So let me take that back. And that's what they're gonna say. That's what they're gonna say. She was fast. And I felt like my mom and them sheltered us too much. And I was the only one, y'all. I got two sisters older than me, and they used to be like, I'm like, bitch, I ain't going to the party. They're like, bitch, you sneaking out. You sneaking out. Yeah. When they wasn't even going out, my two oldest sisters, I was going out that window. I was going to party. I was going to shake a motherfucking tail feather and some more shit. And I would be on a farm. And the crazy part about it is, when I think back to one day when we was at a party and Jonathan, how he used to pick me up around the corner from the parties, you know, and shit. And when I stayed all night with him, my dad was hunting on his farm. And that motherfucker was trying to put me in the chimney and some more shit. He's like, yo, daddy got a motherfucking gun. He'll kill me. That's exactly his words. Yo, daddy got a gun. He's outside right now, hunting on my motherfucking property. And my daddy ain't never fucked with him again to this day. The whole time they trying to hook Jonathan up with my oldest sister that was his age. Here I was messing with mom. But he knew that if my daddy knew I was in his home, he was going to take his ass out. And that's never left me to this day. I said, boy, you talking shit. My daddy ain't great do nothing to you. He said, go in that closet till I say come out. If your daddy sees you here, he's going to kill me. So we're mothers. We're women. We different. Hey, Dimples. Hey, Cherry, baby. Drop your link, Cherry. Make sure y'all go follow my girl, Cherry. Make sure y'all follow my sis, Max Boogie. Make sure y'all subscribe to Mooey. And make sure y'all subscribe to Shank and Samad. My sister Summer in the chat, okay? He knew. Absolutely. He knew to get under that bed. Ain't that much slow in the world that's going to tell me he didn't know. See, this is making excuses for the predators. Now, if y'all want to make excuses for him, hey, that's all good and dandy on y'all. Hey, not my cup of tea. I'm taking a motherfucker out. I don't give a fuck if she's fast or not. Why not just go back out the back door he came in? What you mean, me? Explain me. Explain. Let's get back into this real quick, y'all. Let's get back into this and let me finish hearing what the fuck Buddy's saying about self-defense.
To the affidavit at the time the shot was fired.
Retired law enforcement officer and firearms self-defense trainer Buddy Smith says the known circumstances of this case would not classify under Tennessee's castle doctrine,
Which means that you're allowed to breaks in to commit a violent felony against you or someone.
That was a violent felony. She said, Kel said, I just think, and y'all make sure y'all follow my sister Kels too, okay? Go over there with Kels, okay? I just think the mama went wrong by not shooting while he was under the bed. And that could be it. But Kels, we got to remember, we don't know what happened in that house. We don't know what was said in that house. We don't know if he was talking shit. We don't know. We don't know if he said, yeah, I'll be back, fuck again tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? We don't know what was said in that house. We don't know if he was shit talking. We don't know. Trey, make sure you drop your link, okay, sis? Kels, it was probably riding her nerves. She thought about it and decided what needed to happen. Come on, all kind of emotions. Again, put yourself in that situation. I'm with y'all. I'm with a lot of y'all. I'm going in blazing. I'm going in blazing. But what was said to make her do that to him as he was going out the door? I need to know that. Because we no longer have him. We no longer have him. And another thing, if my son touches a child underage, I want his ass locked up and I'm not defending a damn thing. That's the problem with this world. I don't give a fuck if he's your kid or not. Wrong is wrong. I'm not protecting a fucking monster. I'm sorry. I love my kids to the death of me. They can get anything. I don't give a fuck if I gotta go out here and hustle dope. I will do it. Before my kids have to depend on fucking a nigga, sucking a nigga, anything. Trust me. I'll hustle like a motherfucker to make sure they good, okay? But I'm not protecting my sons being monsters. Sorry, I'm not. Even my daughters, I'm not doing it. And that's the problem. Every time one of these boys or men touch these kids, it's always the family want to come out and protect the monsters. Oh, he was retarded. Oh, why did she wait? Oh, he been over her several times. She was fast. Shank gonna tell y'all every time I go home. And Savion, who just called my phone, Poppy do something that I don't like. I don't give a fuck what it is. If it's something elite, I don't give a damn. I speak to him on the real shit. I don't like this shit you're doing. I love you to death. I do. But I'm not condoning this shit here. I get him his guns. All his guns are his in his name. I don't like that shit because I got grandkids to protect. It ain't shit gonna go off in my house and take mines out. Don't bring shit in here that I'm not bringing in my home. If I want to sell dope, I'm selling it out of here. My name's on this motherfucking lease, not you. If it's gonna be some weed being sold, it's gonna be me. Or you can get the fuck out and I'm gonna tell on your ass, nigga. Cause for one, I ain't raised him off that shit. If you can't be a man and get a 9 to 5, you ain't gotta wait for somebody to knock on this door to buy a fuck thing. It's a problem around this motherfucker, and I got to check it at the door. But I'm not protecting shit when it comes to my kids. That's why we have the relationship that we do. I'm not protecting laziness, orneriness. I don't condone a fuck thing. So I'm definitely not doing no pedophilia and coming online and none of that. Because it's wrong, period. Hold up, they charging them with first degree. She said, I know it's right. Play with mine, Jad her. I'm just saying. Man, you heard me? Somebody, like, I might even stalk you out. Like, I might even stake your ass out and get your ass. I don't know. I tell y'all that all the time. Before this case ever happened, I can't tell y'all what I'm going to do. But I know it ain't going to be good. And my moderators know that from me even going off the hinges about somebody touching my granddaughter at the daycare. And it was an older lady, an older black lady. But she was going to get that business about touching minds. It wasn't shit. None of them moderators could tell me at that time. I was saying the most to them in the back. I didn't ask y'all what y'all would do. I'm talking about what I'm about to do. I ain't asked them for advice or nothing. And that's less than this. I didn't realize she was being charged so harshly. My daughter gets so mad because I would not just take her side and situation. Absolutely. As you shouldn't. He had no business in that lady's house with her baby at all. See, if we're not educating, this is what's going to happen to our kids. This is what's going to happen to our sons. Just living life on a normal basis. Well, she's fast. That means somebody in that house has been touched. Somebody in your home has been touched. To think that that shit's okay. It's sick as fuck. So don't come with no Jarvis when they drop them phone calls and shit about Jarvis and some more shit. Because a monster is a monster. You hear me, Godmother and Dimples and Samaya and Deborah? A monster is a monster. Y'all can let them touch y'all kids and sit there and think of a plan. Should I call the police and all that bullshit? I don't got time. Because I know the way I think. It's not okay. I will put the brick in the hospital by mine. I don't play. Don't put hands on mine so you don't ever touch mine, okay? I'm just saying. I don't know what kind of day and age we in where motherfuckers is. It's like even a discussion about what she did. Because I could have been saying, get the fuck out, but I'm so angry. I don't know where my mind be. When I stabbed my sister, I knew I was fucked up. When I stabbed my sister over a nigga, I know I kill a motherfucker for touching my hands. Like, I'm just letting y'all know to be true. I stabbed sis over, and me and my sister close to the motherfucker, but when I stabbed my own sister over a nigga, touch mine if you want to. Y'all can't tell me how to react. Y'all not gonna tell me when to make a motherfucker a target? Are y'all cool? Like, who are y'all about my kids? In my opinion, she did the right thing. I'm telling you, screws, dimples behind them for our birth. I'm ready to go. Say that again for those that ain't heard. You heard me? We having a discussion over when she should have shot the motherfucker. I could have had it. I don't know what I'm thinking and just could have took him out. Everybody's different. But godmother, what I'm telling y'all is motherfucker ain't gonna tell me when to shoot, to take out, to kill, or nothing. You know what I'm saying? The more I keep thinking about something, I'm trying to tell y'all, the more I keep thinking about something, boy, the angrier I get and I see black. That's why I'm glad God got me where I am today. I got a little sense. I ain't say I don't know. I'll be lying. I might got a little sense. And it's easy for me to say, godmother, it's easy for me to say, godmother, but look, don't go to prison. You know what I'm saying? I ain't in that position that you're in, where you got to make a decision. Hey, VT, but I'm going to light your ass up. Even touching my kids. Just the fights. You know what I'm saying? When they ain't in the wrong, man, I'm telling you, I'm on 1,000. Some people black, and that's what I think she did, Shacey. What's going on, VT? Happy Taco Tuesday. Thank you for the 100. But he is getting treated as a victim for being a pedophile, and now we're going to come up with everything. He don't know his ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. He think like a 13-year-old. I don't give a damn what he think like. He knew to sneak. He knew to get under that bed. And that's what it was, a movie. She said she was in fear of her life. Man, that adrenaline is something, I'm telling you. Girl, dimples. I've been there. When even in a fight, you ever been so angry when you fight? It could be your dude or just a street bitch. And you don't even remember the shit. You don't even remember at that moment of blacking out. Only thing you can be like, bitch, I saw red. If you ever been in a serious altercation and you really think back, even with a nigga, like you bust a motherfucker's window, I done did it. When baby daddy thought he was a smooth criminal. In my Michael Jackson voice. He's 20 years older than me, y'all. 20. That motherfucker thought he was on his best pimp shit. Oh, hold on. Let me get them windows. It was a little bit too much disrespect coming from him. I don't remember the fight. Why I was pissed like that. I don't remember, but I busted everyone down on that Challenger. That motherfucker still hit me up sometimes and say, you know you owe me for the windows. Motherfucker, nigga, our kids is damn near 30. Get the fuck out of here. And I can't remember to this day why I busted the windows. I know it felt good to the motherfucker, y'all did. But when I came down, I was like, damn, I really busted that nigga's windows. I waited for the police because he was petty like that with his old ass. But the adrenaline in me, I remember my skin was even burning. I was so hot. Have y'all ever been so mad where your skin, it just like your body's on fire? So imagine your 13-year-old, you see it on camera. Got us all waiting on the cops, girl. He used to try to add that in with the child support when he was raising the kids. Try to add the windows on the child support. Get the fuck out of here, old ass nigga. Not paying for them bitches. You want me to? I think she tell motherfuckers he's my supplier. You better shut the fuck up. Leave me alone. You heard me? We talking about this kid being touched by a grown man. We'll get to them windows at another story time, okay? But she's being charged with first-degree murder, lavish cheese. Don't mind me, I'm on this Taylor Port, okay, baby? She being charged with first degree because she waited for him to confirm that. Mooey, skin was on fire. You hear me? I don't even remember to walk home. I know I got home quick as a bitch, and I walked y'all from his shit. And it's a little stretch, but you know what I'm saying? When you mad, you getting there. These laws pick and choose who they want to stick to and move. Perfect people that have self. Absolutely, Shay. See, how many of y'all tell me now, if this was a white girl and the white mama did this to him, being black, would she be in jail in the first degree? Wouldn't the white community be backing her? Would the white community be backing her for protecting her kid? Not seeing red, green, purple, and blue. I've been there, okay? Then say don't take the law in your own hands. Absolutely, Shay C. She'd be a hero. Absolutely, joy to the world. She said, Daddy, you already know. They gonna get they gonna say she gave her daughter justice. But when we take matters into our own hands, we gotta fight our own people every time. We got to go against our own people. Just like with Carmelo Anthony. Our own people. Our very own black people was fighting against what was right with this boy. That's the problem with black people. Okay, Shay C, girl did the same shit. It was a rental car he had. I tore it up, but still loves my perfume. Okay? Not he still loves your perfume, okay? I still wears my come get me, okay? Catch me at motherfucking Leonardo DiCaprio. Catch me if you can, okay, Dimples? That's for story time. Girl, the amount of nasty comments I've seen on Facebook about this case is ridiculous, especially for me and the stuff they're saying. They clearly don't need a break. I'm trying to tell y'all, I ain't never seen shit sick come from black men until Ashley Janae. And that's why I'm like, oh, I'm glad I stay in the house because, baby, we are the worst. We are the worst. And everybody, this the time for us to come together. I'm good. I'm going with the Mexicans. I'm going with Javier and them. I'm going with Jesus. I'm sorry. I'm pulling donkeys and some more shit. I'm picking corn and some more. I'm fine with eating flour tortillas and tomatoes every day. I'm good. A fat bitch will lose some weight. You know what I'm saying? I can see me in a motherfucking tight ass straw skirt that grandma made. You know what I'm saying? That Mariella made for me out of the garden. A straw skirt. Okay, real short. Yeah, I keep saying that we have it documented with us defending ourselves, but look at Carmelo. He didn't have time. He reacted. Absolutely, Shay C. Absolutely. Absolutely. But everybody kept saying, Shay C, why didn't he just walk away and call some? You get what I'm saying? It's damn if you don't, damn if you do. Not you walking like Sophia on Color Purple going to get Harpo. Yeah, through that cornfield, you hear me? Shit, when I'm mad, I'm seeing the LA girls sneaker colors. Okay, hey, Miss Low-Key, not the LA girls, though. You took it way back. I seen clippings of the case, but I never got into it until today. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Some Sweet, for the makeup brush. Thank you. From my understanding, man's page was full of young girls that look 12 and 13. Absolutely, Miss Pitts. Bullying is permitted. It's the laws that permit bullying and harassment. Absolutely. Absolutely, Miss Pitts. All the girls was young. So what we going to keep using? What we going to say? So what just this little girl? It was all kind. The daughter made a post saying RIP to the man, calling her baby daddy. So sad. Lavish. These kids are so lost. Snack, crack on pop, okay? Absolutely. Hey, Miss Loquito, sis. Happy Taco Tuesday, sis. I heard that I need to be on the farm way out with my kids. If I go fish, leave me alone. Okay? Chopping up good tomatoes and jalapenos and banana peppers and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like spicy food, but my ass will when I go with Javier and Jesus. Start from the part what he should have done instead of minding our own business. Absolutely. I agree, Shacey.
In your house.
Smith says more details will be needed for Scott to make a case for self-defense.
The affidavit does not allege that he threatened the mother or anyone else at that time.
Circumstances of this is self-defense. If he's walking out the home and you shoot him in the back of his head, that's not self-defense. Your life was not in imminent danger. That's murder. But the question is that first-degree murder? See, Kendra Scott's attorney believe they have a pretty good case in proving that this was not first-degree murder. This was not premeditated. She didn't that she told her the next man she catch in the home she's going to kill him. That's where the premeditated, I guess, circumstance.
But you know, it's just us as women. You know what I'm saying? Because no mother wants to see grown men coming in and out of their house touching her 13-year-old kid. Are y'all cool? We say that. She's definitely doing some time, but I'm wondering how they'll handle this. And that's a good question. Hey, Galatians, sis. Happy Taco Tuesday. How are they going to handle this and stuff? And I get it, but, you know, we say that, and we mean it. We mean it. That's self-defense. That's self-defense because he would have continued to do her daughter. Absolutely. Absolutely. Prayers for all the children and our loved ones that have encountered monsters on this earth. No one has the right, whether it's third time or not. Absolutely, Shacey. I agree 100%. I agree 100%. 100%. You know, our kind, I love to throw threats. What if he walked away saying he coming back with what she... Absolutely, Miss Pitts. That's why I said, we don't know. They going off what the daughter said. 13.
This is coming from?
Memphis woman accused of fatally shooting a man allegedly found hiding under her juvenile daughter's bed. Kendra Sott was in court today to face a charge of first-degree murder for the death of Rodarius Morton. Braille Brown spoke with Scott's attorneys about their confidence in representing her.
Kendra Scott stood before the judge draped in a Shelby County jumpsuit while her family sat in the gallery for emotional support. Her attorneys say that they believe that the state would have a challenge to pursue a first-degree murder charge. Currently, her bond is set at $100,000.
Well, the challenges I'm seeing are for the state in trying to go forward on first-degree murder charges. You've got a woman who is kind of living out your worst nightmare as a parent.
This is the first time your news leader is getting a look at Kendra Scott in person for her.
Let me tell y'all something. If y'all don't bring factual information, because the woman got cameras for a reason, and she told her daughter. So whoever said she was trying to, I take back what I said about her selling her daughter. It wasn't, it was like that, but it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only thing I could see of her wanting bill money. But they just said, she said, the next man I catch in my house, I'm taking him out. She has that right. She said, I think her being 13 and can't consent will help her a lot. Absolutely. He had no business in her home. Absolutely. He had no business in that woman's house whatsoever, messing with her child. I don't know what kind of mamas is out here in the world. Y'all can let them mess with y'all. If you are messing with, if anybody touches Nay or Armani, I'm telling you, I'm taking them out. I'm telling y'all, I'm telling the world, everybody get to see this. I'm taking them out. If I come in my home and somebody is inappropriately touching I don't give a damn what Nay said. I don't care if Armani said yes. At 13, nobody wants to catch their kid doing anything anyway. It's like people don't have sympathy until it's absolutely dimples. That's why I said it wasn't their kid, so they don't give a damn. I think she might get off. Come on, they already charged the first degree. She stood on business. Come on, you can't. That's sad. We got to let the predator walk out. We got to let the predator walk out the door and let the police handle it. And how many times did the police let Jarvis's ass off? How many times has the police let a lot of these pedophiles off? They don't give the pedophiles shit for touching these kids. Just register, and they do it again, and then unalive them. And then here we are. We upset. But we wasn't upset when he was running around the community and they said, hey, just come and report. Report what? Why is it okay for predators to walk around our communities, but it's not okay for them to walk around? Y'all see what they did to that white man? They took that little white girl that he was delivering, the FedEx driver that was delivering the Barbie, and snatched up and, all the outrage. Hell, they had outrage for Nancy Guthrie. And they still talking about her. They still talking about Nancy. But when it comes to our kids, us protect, we not supposed to protect. Hey, Taquan, baby. We no longer supposed to protect. Yeah, Tanner. And he was in her house. Deborah, they basically saying we can't just call the police, baby. I'm not calling it. That's why it's my house. It's not the police's house. It's my home. And it's my kid. Is it no longer protecting our kids? Is that a crime? I'm just asking. Is protecting our children a crime? Because I'm so confused. And y'all can't get mad at me about my approach to this. Because it's my perspective. I'm protecting mine by any means necessary. So y'all can take the retarded theories and all that shit and throw it out the fucking window with a bucket of piss. Because y'all should have taught him right from wrong. Y'all should have told him about making the proper decisions. Absolutely joy to the world. Deborah, you heard me? Anybody that's in my house touching my kids inappropriately at that age, they're not coming out. They're not getting off my property alive. I'm telling y'all. Call me what you want. And I'm going to do the time. I'm going to gratefully do the time behind mine. That baby was groomed. And then people, why was she 13? We got to go out and make a living to keep a roof over our head. She old enough to stay in the house. But them older niggas that was going in there knew better. She might have pleaded insanity, say that she blacked out due to the circumstances. I sure would. But I don't even think I plead insanity, Lavish. But I understand it. I'm protecting mine by any means necessary. In my days, low voice, try me. It's like the Roach Motel. They check in but never check out. He definitely had no business in that lady's house, point blank, period. That man was far from slow. I'm whooping his funk ass and then I'm going to jail. Baby, that's what I'm saying about them blackouts, Candy. In your home, I got bottles, knives. I got so many weapons. You're not. It'll be by the grace of God that something happened to stop me from taking you out. She said she did what she had to do. Justice for Kendra Scott and her daughter. Thread. Next time, they might get a little more bold to get into those parents' house. Man, we as Black people gotta stop it. Like, seriously, like, man, we saying it's okay for this motherfucking boy. Like, we should just let this motherfucking boy walk out from screwing on her daughter. Like, say, you can't make this shit up. That's all I know. Like, you can't make this shit up. I don't want to hear nothing from them people's mouth when it comes to predatorial shit. I don't want to hear shit.
Her bond hearing. She was also ordered to stay away from the victim's family. Scott is charged with fatally shooting Rodarius Morton at her home along the 3000 block of Travis Road. She reportedly told investigators, quote, "I did what I had to do."
Most people agree that self-defense for the most part is off the table legally. But here's where the internet is divided, and more specifically the Black community. There are people who are pro Kendra Scott, like myself, and there are people who believe that Kendra Scott was wrong for what she did. And it's a fierce back and forth. People believe that because the daughter had essentially brought in multiple men to the home, that, hey, Kendra Scott had no idea if the daughter lied to Rodarius about her age. She had no idea what the daughter told Rodarius to get him to the home. She has no idea about anything, but she still murdered Rodarius before seeking those answers. And there's people like myself who believe, I don't give a damn.
Absolutely. You ask questions. That's like with an ass whooping. We asking questions later. We don't got time to play 21 questions. Did you say you was gonna whoop my ass? Man, damn all of that. At the end of the day, when the shit come out, oh, well, you know, hey, I'm just being honest. I'm not, everybody know that you ask questions later. Nobody got time to play the tape. Did you, what my daughter, man, we mothers. As a real mother, you're a protector. Real mothers. Okay, Dimples. I feel the mother was justified. Mom and daughter, they thought they were cool until one got caught. Why is she in jail? She said, I like him. LOL. Me too. And drop his link, y'all. Drop Poetic Flacco's link for me, y'all. Shout out to you, Poetic. I'm Team Kendra too. Who gives a damn what you said? Unfortunately, they might try to railroad her. I'm smiling in my lavish. We got a fucking predator as the president. Them senators sitting there making laws and shit, changing, saying our kids can go in the doctor's office without telling us and shit, trying to take our rights as parents. Ain't pushed out shit. Are y'all really paying attention to what's going on? Trying to change the legal age of consent to 10 and 11 years old. Are y'all kidding me? They're trying to make being a predator a normal thing. Man, I wish a motherfucker would. And y'all can hate me for that, but you're not coming as they're alive. You're not making it off my property alive. Period. I don't know what to tell y'all. Godmother, you hear me? She knew the street code. If you pull a pow-pow on somebody, you come on, something sweet. Because they can spin a block and get you something sweet. You hear me? I don't know what he was saying in that house. We don't know. He's gone. Just like Jarvis's ass, he's gone. And then you look on his profile and she's not the only victim. But again, until that shit knock on your door, then tell me what you would do. You gonna twiddle your thumb, sit on the porch, wait for the police? Could take hours. No. What I can do is only going to take a couple seconds. See, per me, you're trespassing. Per me, you're touching, you're nigga, you 20. The sister saying, oh, you couldn't find him no pussy? Just asking. Your age, his age, bitch. Because it sounds like to me, somebody in that house has been touched. I hate a family that thinks that shit like this is okay. But we in this kind of world now where we, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's scary. It's a scary time for our kids. Where you have to go out here and battle with a motherfucker about your kid. And their kid touching your kid in the pro. Like, what? How is this even arguments and debatable? But I pray that those that are going against this woman for being a mother and a protector, that a Quadarius or whatever his name is, don't make a way into your home and touch yours. Right, Shacey? My daughter says she don't believe that baby invited him in. I believe she did. I do. Because that's what I was like that when my mother go to work. I was like that. At 15, at 14 years old, y'all, I was just turning 15 when I found out that I was pregnant. I don't know about the decisions. I ain't even know the word decisions. A lot of words that I in my vocabulary now, I didn't know at that age. I didn't know the meaning. Come on, Love Jones. She was not the only one. If in Love Jones, let's put that on. Let's make sure we stay there. She's not the only one. Absolutely, godmother. Because remember, they said it was multiple. That's how we know. That's why the mama got the camera. The mama said if she find another man in her home, she taking him out. So, this is crazy.
I don't give a damn. I'll find a grown 20 man under my 13-year-old's daughter bed. I don't give a damn, bruh. It's either I lose my life or you lose your life in that house. Mm-hmm. You ain't getting out. I'm sorry.
Let's go.
And that's just something that I have to accept. I'm going to jail for life. That's understood. And it looks like Kendra Sott accepted that. Kendra Sott told the police, I did what I had to do. Sorry.
Let's go.
She told her daughter beforehand, hey, I catch another 20, well, not 20, but I catch another man in his home, he's dying. She stood on business.
Yeah.
And she did what she was supposed to do. Now, I understand somebody losing their life can always be hard, bro. But as a 20-year-old, homie, you got no business being in a 13-year-old's bed. No business at all. Now, the thing that really convinced me, before I show you guys what other people had to say about this, what really convinced me were the TikTok screenshots, the comment sections, where Rodarius is apparently in the comments of other girls who look suspiciously young. And I'll be real, when I say suspiciously young, I'm talking about like preteens. I'm like 11, 12. If these screenshots are really his account, this is just trifling. So one comment said, so pretty, new bond, new title, question mark, question mark, question mark. Come on, bro. Like, come on, son.
So to his family, this is okay behavior. Cause I'm checking shit at the door with my son. Poppy them know how I get down. This is okay. Look at these little girls. It's other hymns out there. Absolutely, Candy. Absolutely, absolutely, Samad. Agreed. Do y'all get what I'm saying about the situation? She's not the only victim. Godmother, that's what I'm saying. She's not the only victim. It's plethora of these girls on his page. Shout out to Poetic Flacco. Thank you so much for covering this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to his channel. He has other stories that he's covered. I like him. You know what I'm saying? And Max said, I don't get down with his age. I don't trust everything he puts out. She didn't say she didn't like him. She said, I just don't trust everything. But, you know, we all have our own perspectives of who we rock with. And I can agree with her. Some people that like certain people, and I'm like, I don't know. But this is pedo behavior. I got daughters. I got granddaughters. Hopefully her case will fall under the stand your ground law. Yes, I'm going to stand there and wait for the police. Even now, my girls are grown because I'm going to prison too. Absolutely. If anybody would like to join me on the panel, you are more than welcome to. I'm not going to be here too much longer because I know Shank Rock is going to go live. And tomorrow, y'all know we're going to break down Nolan. We're going to break down a couple of cases, okay? Tomorrow, I got some stuff. And you guys, I am in contact with, off subject really quick. I am in contact with some kids that went to the school that Nolan went to. And the things that they are saying about the school, the rituals, and all of this stuff that goes on with the elite families and shit, it makes sense because we're seeing it with the judge, okay? So I'm definitely going to be covering Nolan's case. I'm going to be interviewing somebody from down there, you know what I'm saying? And he said, how did he say it? Let me see, you guys, how he said it. Let me tell you what he said, and then we'll get back to this. Thank you, 80s baby, for the Cash App. Thank you so much, sis. This is what my response was. So one of the young ladies was like, it's so much going on with Nolan's case. I want to kind of let stuff die down, but I want to interview with you and stuff. I would love to interview with you and stuff like that. And I also reached out to her mother to make sure it was okay. I believe that young man was around her age. It would have ended like that. He said, I'll hit her up today. He said, mic me up. Make sure you're thirsty. I got lots of tea. I was born and raised in this town. My parents was one of the elite families. This place is beautiful, but it has a dark side. Motherfucker told me he hope I'm thirsty. I want that tea. I want that tea about down there. Okay? It's definitely justice for Nolan. I want to get back into a little bit more of Poetic's video, and then I want to get out of here because we're going to be here for a long time tomorrow. Y'all know we got to catch up, y'all. It's been a while or whatever. So I want to break down Nolan's case. I want to get into a little bit of Carmelo's case and stuff like that, the turnaround on that. Them boy, they want to stay on his case, boy. I'm talking about it's a lot going on. And then I want to break down Baby Javea and stuff like that, because they are saying that someone helped them dispose of her remains. And y'all know that they dismembered that baby. And that's family speaking out saying she put voodoo on. Man, we got to stop making excuses. We got to stop making excuses as Black people. That's what we do. We are full of excuses. I had a book of 1,000 excuses. I'm on 99 999 problems and a bitch ain't one. Okay? I done used all my excuses. Even at work. And I tell them straight up, like, one of my excuses is my big toes are hurting. My feet swelling. All my excuses are gone. But what we're not going to keep doing is making excuses for the bullshit behavior, such as this one with Darius. Now, like I said, I don't know how y'all want to protect y'all kids. I don't know if y'all want to twiddle y'all fucking thumbs and whistle while you twerk on your porch waiting for police to come. Because y'all know in the black communities, they don't care about our children. They was going to list him as a pedophile and send him on his way. The same way, again, as Jarvis. We covered that too long for y'all not to see that this behavior is excused until what? Somebody becomes unalived. Who would help them do such a terrible thing? Wow. She said, I believe it. I'm just saying. You heard me? Joy to the world, Godmother, Deborah, Dimple, Summer. Just saying. So, and it's another story I want to talk about, but I don't know. Me and Godmother and them was talking about it yesterday. And shout out to Godmother and Aunt Mia. I got Aunt Mia's link on my post if you guys want to check that out. Me and her had a discussion about Alexis where I'm scared to touch that story, but I'm going to touch it. The mother is speaking out, saying a lot. I want to kind of start from the beginning and stuff like that. Yeah, I know I've been still catching up with Teresa. Teresa scares me. Teresa brings Kanika Jenkins' mama. She brings a trickle of piss to me, and when I got damn near pee on myself, I got to stop watching. Okay, Teresa's. I wanted to show y'all. It's like So yeah, Alexis word it happened in the Carolinas. So I want to touch on that and stuff like that. It's so much I want to do and bring to you guys. I want to bring another story to you guys where a girl moved from Myrtle Beach and with her 4 kids and they're all dead. Moved with a guy down here she met online and stuff. So online dating, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So I want to bring educational things about that. I want to take you to the house where it happened. And I want to touch base of where it happened and try to get a feel of it and stuff like that. Can you look into Chad Pittman? So it's so many cases I want to do. She said it's a lot. It is. I want y'all to protect yourselves. And I'm going to be going to Charleston, South Carolina, you guys. I'm going to be going up to Charleston soon and stuff. I've been wanting to go. So I'm going to go to that church where the young white man went in there and unalived all those members of the church. I want to take you guys around Charleston with me. The slavery started there, you know, where the slaves were sold. So I'm going to be taking my camera with me and taking y'all with me. You know, we're going on a field trip. We're going to Charleston together, and we're going to touch on a lot of this stuff. Because remember when the white boy went into the church and unalived all them people, they took him to Burger King. So if Darius was doing this to the white kids, his ass would have been unalived. His ass would have been unalived. Do you hear me? They took the white boy. She said it's a nice place. Godmother, I'm excited about going. They took his ass after he went in there and alive. All them black people that was in there praising the Lord. They took him to Burger King. See, they're going to stand with theirs. Just like they're standing with theirs against Nolan. Knowing that them white boys, Wyatt Earp and all of them, whatever their names is, Wyatt and Wisdom and all of them or whatever, Winston, whoever. They're standing with theirs while we're turning each other down when it comes to our black kids. We can't protect ours against our own. We got to start making shit make sense. And y'all keep saying, we need to come together. We need to, hey, Leslie. No, I'm over it. We'll never stand together. It be your own people. It be your own people. Motherfuckers jealous. Who? Is it a white bitch jealous of me? Nah, it's be our own people. We can't open our mouths nowadays and say, this how I feel, this is how I see life. It's a problem. Right? We gotta live how the black people see us to be. Like, bitch, I'm not you. This is how I see life. This is how I live life. But we can't do that as black people. We gotta be so judgmental against the next black bitch. We gotta talk about a bitch's wig being dry. Hey, Toya, baby. I just posted a story on Facebook. Send it to me, Toya. Send it to my phone. Text me. And I'll talk about it tomorrow because I'm going to cover a lot of shit tomorrow. I got like 3 lives to do. But have y'all ever paid attention to that? And thank you for being on Twitch, sis. I love you. Thank you. Have y'all ever seen that with us black people? Because we're talking about what Poetic said. This is this is so much controversial in the black community. Not the white community, but the black. I can't wear my hair this way because you don't like it. I can't talk how I talk because y'all don't like it. I can't screw who I want to screw because y'all don't like it. We are the worst kind of people. We are the worst. We are the worst to each other. We learning more folks ain't your friend. You can't even be a free spirit. You get judged by your own people. You can't have your own little crew because you get judged by your own people. Like, bitch, your friends is your friends. My friends is mine. Like, bitch, you know what I'm saying? We are way over here. Motherfuckers way over here. I don't give a fuck who's friends with who y'all like. And this is who I like. This is what I like. Us black people have to do better. We should have been done better. That's why I be saying, hey, Kiki, sis. That's why I be saying, I don't want to get into the black and white, the racist shit. That's been around. Let's talk about how the niggas are racist against niggas. We, our own worst enemy. It's black people against black people. Look at Kendra Scott. Look at Carmelo. What's going on, Corey Boo? Corey, I ain't been live in almost 2 weeks, sis. You fine? Godmother, you see it? I just was talking about that at work. And I was telling y'all I was venting. I just started this new job. Good, great job. They already came to me. Y'all was like, we gonna give you a raise, but we gotta wait until September. But I was like, okay. Because the bitch going on work, but the bitch beside me, the black bitch that's been there for 4 months, bitch, you not me. Do we not realize we are different? For decades, Godmother. But we quick to talk about how the white people are racist, not saying how we as black people are racist against each other. This bitch been leaving trash behind. This bitch been doing anything to fuck with me. And like I told her, and I straight up told her, I said, if I ain't did your nigga, if I ain't harmed your kids, and I ain't robbed you and took your money, what's your problem? Because you don't know me. I'm not even from her. I just started. Because I don't sit on my ass and I might as well go home. You feel me? It's bitch got a stank ass attitude. Cause when I go to work with attitude, guess what? My day shitty. It takes forever for me to get off and some more shit. So I just chops it up. Good morning, how you doing? Even when a bitch don't want to say it. But this black bitch that I work with is the worst. And one of the black managers that jig with her, he is too. He is too. And I be telling myself all the time, I hate black people sometimes. We the worst. We are the worst. Because guess who's seeing my hard work? The white people. Why black bitches sitting here upset stomach diarrhea? Godmother, you heard me. I do. I do. And I still keep it decent. I still work around them. I know what a house look like. Because I don't like dirt. I be in there just cleaning shit. Shit, they ain't gonna ask me shit. I don't like dirt. Hey, T-Babe. But we are our own worst. If y'all even been on this internet, y'all see that we the worst kind. We gotta ask 1,000 questions. We gotta, you know what I'm saying? Well, why did she leave her? Why did she, bitch? She ain't the only one that left her 13-year-old home by themselves. Hell, we all done left the kids at 13 by themselves. Shit, I'm going to Kroger's real quick. I'll be right back. I'm ready to go get our juice and some cereal and shit. What you want? You know what I'm saying? We all done left our kids home by themselves for a second. We ain't saying we leave infants and toddlers and shit like some of them other horrible ass bitches. But we do at 13. And sometimes with parents being parents, we didn't take in the knowledge that our parents was trying to give us. I didn't. That's why I was fucked up in life. They say a hard head make a soft ass. I be so mad at myself for not listening to my mother and my father. Not knowing the only thing they was trying to do was protect us, and you know, they only wanted what was good for us. And I hated my mother and my father for a long time. I hated my mother to today. I love her in heaven. But for not making me be a responsible parent. My mother carried my mothering. And I didn't know how to. So I got in my fucking 30s. I didn't know how to be a mother. But I understand today. She was not just trying to protect me, but my children. When did the education stop in the house? We always say, I don't want my kids to go through what I went through. Shit. That was me. And it bit me in my ass. Y'all heard me? Trying to be thinking I was being better than my parents. And then by the grace of God, everybody, all of my kids graduated and didn't get pregnant, didn't do drugs at the age I did. That was God. It wasn't me. Because remember, I didn't know how to be a mother because I didn't listen to my mother. Just keep being you black women would dislike you for no reason at all. When I get them type of women, I don't even look at them. And they can't stand when you don't pay them no attention. Hey, to Deborah. Godmother, you know, we got to be honest. See, we as black people, hey, black love, we as black women try to hold standards to ourselves that just unfucking realistic. See, I can hang and fuck with a bitch that's just honest. It's okay. It takes some of us a little longer than others, okay? I just be realistically you. Cause he ain't nobody perfect. Nobody. Although my parents might not have showed us it was problems, okay? And again, Kendra could have been one of those that didn't have a structured home. We don't know. Maybe she was trying to protect her daughter from what she'd been through. We don't know because we don't know her. I don't hang with her, never been around her to be judging her. Thank you, godmother. Right, Samad. I don't know her. I don't know what happened in that home that night. But I'm not mad at any mother, black, white, Asian, persuasion, for protecting their child. I don't know what this world's coming to, but this is a scary ass place. So to deal with outside bitches and bullshit, man, we in a scary, evil ass place. My mama and them fine where they are. This is hell, right? We in hell. Babies being touched. We can't protect our kids. We can't protect our homes. Hell, we can't even damn near protect ourselves. The little girl in California just unalived herself from her daddy touching her. And she begged for justice before she took her own life and they gave her nothing. You mean to tell me we can't speak out? I had to apologize to my children about my parenting because parenting doesn't come with a manual, okay? It's the phony mess. I know that's right, T-Babe. It's the phony mess I see right through and people that are hypocrites. Yes, Corey. Yeah, Corey. Godmother girl. You fine. T-Babe said, but I did, and I did too. And I let them know. I talk to my kids about my mother. That's why I'm hard on them. Because it's a cold ass world we living in, y'all. We seeing friends, so-called supposed to be friends, taking the kids out. Like, what? If you ain't start, then start now. Having a real conversation with your kids, not that bullshit ass, you know what I'm saying, leave it to Beaver parenting. Because we're going to lose our children. To the police. To this fake ass justice system. They're not on our side. We're still black, okay? You're still black. I don't give a fuck if you ain't with Donald Trump. Your ass is still black. Girl, the sugar-coated shit. That's all it's ever been. Godmother, his played out. T-Babe, like Alaska. Like the state of Alaska. You heard me? Cold as fuck. We will forever be black. I don't care what elite you. I don't give a damn who you sit with. And if y'all saying that girl was wrong for protecting her kid, and all you bitches that y'all friends with her and sat around knowing she was letting her daughter, if y'all saying that's what it was, y'all ain't shit either. Because I don't want to be friends with no bitch that allow old men to come and touch their kids. You can't even say we was ever friends, bitch. I wasn't. Just like when Baby Genesis and Baby Javea and all them come up unalive. Now the black people want to come out when they die and get killed. Yeah, she was crazy. Yeah, she was. Man, y'all been shut mouth all this time. Shut the fuck up. Y'all could have saved the baby and said nothing. So I don't want to hear shit now. I don't. I found out how cold it was when my mom passed. Girl, you heard me. And one thing my mama said to me was, and she told all 5 of her girls, if can't give me roses and flowers when I'm alive, I don't want them when I'm dead. And my older sister went against that. And guess what? I love you, sis. But sister's paying for that shit every day. It hurts my soul to see sis go through it, but at the end of the day, I'm a realist. Our mother told us this. The first thing happened when mama died, motherfuckers came in, let me get them pictures. I always wanted them pictures in her. Who the fuck say that? I always wanted them pictures. Y'all just came in here and showed us my mama wasn't shit to y'all, but her pictures was everything. So I'm watching my sister, my older sister, deal with her karma. Because I respected the wishes of my mother. She was a good woman. She give when we be like, don't give a motherfucker nothing, girl. What? I be like, chicken. Mama say, you don't never know what God had for you when you give. But I was that one like, girl, who? Shit, girl, chicken. Giving nobody shit. Girl, stop giving people. Girl, ain't nobody giving you nothing. A single parent was hard with one child. I had family support, but God got me through a lot of my mess with my baby daddy, his bullshit. And let's go, black love. And my own trying to be a good. Come on. My mother said she didn't want a funeral because she didn't want nobody standing over a line. Betty, you heard me. She said T-Bay going through that right now. My 22-year-old blaming me for drinking when he was younger. When I was going through a domestic violence relationship with his dad, I was never perfect. Just tried to deal with it strong. What you said, Corey, we all been through some shit. But see, Corey, sometimes you can't blame your child, right? Because we in a world where with these parents, we try to co-parent and do the right thing. Hell, you know what I'm saying? I felt bad. I ain't talk about my baby daddy no more in front of my kids. None of that. And my kids got to start seeing shit for themselves. Like I said, as the kids get older, like Poppy just called me. When Poppy called me last week when the kids went to Disney, Nuna said, you talked to Poppy? Daddy said he been calling him and he ain't answered his phone. He's worried about him. I was like, I just talked to him. Because as much as I'm on his ass, he know I ain't never tell no lie. Because they know what I've been through. See, I ain't trying to sugarcoat my life to make my kids think it was perfect and it was easy and all of that. I always remind them of when I was rock bottom. When we was all sitting on that concrete, literally. When I was homeless and this was our visit, right here on this sidewalk. And it took me to go through that for not listening and understanding. That's why I'm telling Corey to understand what my parents was trying to tell us. I'm so mad at myself at this age of 48. Be 49 in December, y'all. Be 50 next year. And I didn't listen. And I think back to how much easier my life would have been if I'd have listened. Yeah, I don't try to shield and keep my family together. I explain why it was hard to leave, but I've always taken care of my kids. Corey, you don't have to explain a motherfucking thing. That's our problem. As black people always want an explanation for how the fuck we was. Man, say I ain't giving y'all shit. Unless I want to. Okay? The same way Kendra Scott ain't got to explain a damn thing to y'all. Okay? I wouldn't explain a fuck thing. I wouldn't even explain to TMZ unless they pay you, bitch. If they pay you, like a little penny for your side of the story. Do your big one. But I ain't explaining no motherfucking thing. That's what's wrong with us, too. I always try to prove something to somebody. I ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. The only person I need to prove something to is myself, not even my kids. Miss Parker, I smile when you talk about your mother chicken The parking story of the eggs. Girl, passion. Child, I think about that every time I go to the park and see some geese, baby. I was going to report on my damn self. Fucking up the ecosystem and some more shit. Why animals be going extinct because of chicken, okay? My mom was a single parent with 4 children because my dad chose the streets. But let me tell you, there's a God, and that's why I know. Okay, Black Love, I know that's right. Hey, honey, 5K sis. Man, as soon as we wake up and start living in reality, the better we'll be. The sooner we start minding the business that pays us, the better we'll be. Because watching me like you watch TV is diabolical. I'm done judging people. I'm guilty. I was only judging because, bitch, like for real, just shielding from the bullshit I got going on. That's where it come from. I'm not trying to live up there with the Joneses. None of that. Bitch, if my wig is motherfucking twisted, bitch, I'm tired. Okay, the wig is tired, and I am too. Okay? Only person I live for is me and mine. Not y'all. Me and mine. I got 5 and 4 grandkids. That's it and that's all. That depend on me. And they don't depend on me financially. They depend on me. They depend on me to come through on some real shit. Because my kids, believe it or not, they make fucked up decisions, but it's up to me as a parent to say, you know, you wrong as fuck. Even with my sons with women, let me tell y'all something. Poppy the most. I don't let him disrespect them girls. I don't like the shit because I said, nigga, I'm a woman first. You be the first one be ready to fight a man for trying to mistreat me and you want to mistreat a man. Say, get the fuck out of here. Maybe it's time for you to get your own. Even though I'm not there, he takes care of that dinner. Yeah, the wig twisted. Thank you, A Young. I'm just saying, my kids look for me to get them through their day on realistic shit. I be proud of them, but I don't accept no bullshit. I don't do no fake ass conversations. If they wrong, they wrong. If they doing some illegal shit, I tell them all the time, your ass gonna either be my daughter, Sonya, or you gonna stop doing this shit. Well, he said, what you mean, Sonya? Because the motherfucker gonna turn your sweet ass off. They gonna turn your sweet ass off in penitentiary. It ain't gonna be that, oh, you think you little baby and all these other young ass NBA boy and all that. Penitentiary is different. What you want to do? Be my daughter Sonya or do the right thing? Make all right. Shit, I had 3 daughters. I take a 4th before I bury you. I tell my son all the time, I take a 4th daughter before I bury you because you're gonna be my daughter Sonya once you go to prison. They're gonna turn your ass off and out. Okay? So we got to stop the judging. We got to start living life realistically. I don't care. When motherfuckers think that I care, I don't. And I hope Kendra don't let society and what the outsiders are saying about her keep your head lifted, sister. Because for the real ones that want us to protect their children always and forever, I stand with you. I don't give a damn when she shot him. He shouldn't have been over there. His Mimi should have kept his sick ass at home. Let him touch on y'all. The cats, the dogs, bring them some gerbils. I don't know what y'all sick asses is into, but I ain't against the mama. I'm sorry. Yes, life too short. Just want to be happy. Okay? And Corey, do that. I ain't let my kids put no bags under my eyes. I only put bags on my eyes because I've been somebody's bushes meddling somewhere, minding somebody else's business and shit. But I don't no longer let my kids stress me out about a fuck thing. I did what I was supposed to do. I'm still a mother, but sorry. Okay. Once y'all hit that age where y'all done graduated, I got y'all through, that man, it's about being productive. It's time for the kids to break free. Because I am, okay? I'm not sitting down doing all that motherfucking, my kids ain't gonna judge me about a damn thing. Fuck. On time, I'm gonna see a judge when I get a speeding ticket. I done did something wrong. Other than that, I'm not studying my motherfucking kids. And not. Poppy called me because he missed me. He missed them real conversations. You know what I'm saying? I make my kids miss me for a positive reason. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all got, like I told them, when everybody graduate, once Nuna graduated, when Miasmi graduated, I told my kids, I was like, I'm leaving. I'm living my life for me. You know what I'm saying? Jamila said, I agree with Kendra. Mm-hmm. Me too. 100%. It's just me against the world and my motherfucking Tupac voice. Other than that, I don't know what to tell. I don't give a damn what the social media said about the woman. I'm standing with her, and that's that on that. And you know what's crazy? They're probably the filthiest motherfuckers, kids running around with guns, drugs, and some more shit that's got the most to say. That be the bitches that got the most to say. Little Dardos in your mama. Little pistol whips mama. You know? Bullshit. A mother's job is never over. As a mother, yeah. But anything else, my job done. My job done. Hey, young. I'm here to talk to them whenever they want to talk. My job done. It's time for me to live for me. You know? Me too, I would have flipped. Okay, Miss Parker, your grandchildren have a beautiful queen as a grandma. I miss my grandma dropping some wisdom into my spirit when I was in my 30s. I was too busy having fun. That was me, Black Love. I was just like that. I feel just like that. But I can't lie to my kids. I can't. I don't want to be their friend. I be telling them sometimes when they be cussing and shit, I'm like, what? Not your motherfucking friend, girl. Fuck on with all that. They're like, my bad, mama. I'm sorry, mom. Yeah, like, I'm not y'all friend. I don't want to be my kids' friend. I got friends. I'm their mother. Okay? I don't go out with my kids. When I was at 4th of July, Niche said, I'm going out. My sister Cynthia went out with him. The sister younger than me, she went out with him. I was like, oh, I'm not going out with Niche, girl. You get what I'm saying? I stayed at home on the 4th. Much as I wanted to go out, I stayed at home. I don't go out with my kids. I'm not judging the ones that do, but that's how I be. Watch your mouth. Girl, my kids always trying to talk to me, especially Niche. Girl, what you doing? I was like, what? She's like, nah, mama, my bad. What you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my gossip point. Anytime she call, I know some bullshit and some gossip. Girl, what you great gossip about? That is my gossip queen. The main thing, my G-Mom told me to keep my pennies up and my skirt down and never travel broke. Okay, young? Bet not. And if you are traveling broke, that means his ass better have it. The main thing. You know what? And the crazy part about it when I say that is because I tricked off a lot of bags. You know what I'm saying? Try to keep up with everybody else, like, and shit. But I tricked off a lot of bags. The main, and she said, well, my 17, soon to be 18, son told me, Carmelo case open this third eye. I felt. I know that's right, Dimples. Absolutely. See what I'm saying? And my youngest be doing that too. All my kids, well, Timmy and Nuna. Timmy and Nuna send me cases the most. They be on my shit like, Nuna be like, can you cover Alicia Rudd, please? And Once I started, so that I feel like you, Dimples. I was like, okay. So that's why I be trying to, you know what I'm saying? And my dad be tuning in and shit. I be like, Daddy, just overlook the cussing and shit. You know, I'm just overlook the cussing and shit. But hey, welcome. So I don't never know when he's in the bush, but he's like, I caught you live and I try to catch up. Which live? What live? You know what I'm saying? Because we wasn't allowed to cuss like I be cussing on her. So Daddy probably like, my God. But yeah, other than that, I feel you, Dimples. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting out of here, y'all. We got a lot of catch up to do. I was just wanting to come and catch up with y'all for real. And this story is really bothering me. If it's some more updates to come out and stuff with it, I'll touch on it and things like that. But as Black people, we got to stop, man. We really do. Like, nobody's better than the next. You know what I'm saying? We can't tell nobody how to react. We got to stop feeling like we everybody's parents. And that's you. If you would have called the police, okay, like, I guess that's you. But I ain't mad at her for reacting how she reacted. That's her daughter. You get what I'm saying? We just have to stop. Still praying for Carmelo and all the Black brothers. Yes. She said, fire show. See you tomorrow. Love. Yes, you guys. Make sure I'm going early. You know, I'm gonna have I'm getting back to my schedule on my days off. So I'm off tomorrow on Thursday. But tomorrow I'll be here at 2:30. I want to talk about Nolan. There's a lot of stuff transpiring with that situation, that case. And of course, the cover-ups are unreal. Y'all know we got to give our riders perspective over here, okay? Welcome, Godmother. Thank you for pulling up. And everybody new that pulled up. Black Love, thank you guys so much. Cash Truth, everybody, Peaches, and everybody that sent me a donation tonight. Max Boogie, everybody that sent gems and makeup brushes and stuff like that. Thank you. But y'all know I'm about to break this shit down how I want to break it down with the Nolan case and Katie's funky ass. Katie, let me tell y'all something. I ain't racist at all. But one thing for certain and two things for sure, I'm standing 10 toes when he bring a white girl home, okay? I ain't trusting it. I don't give a damn. And we got to stop thinking that Black kids are bad. All fucking kids are bad. But one thing's for certain and two things for sure. The whites is going to stand together. Okay? And white people trying to get your kids to be elite, be something that they not, it ain't it. We was all cornbread fed. Okay, your mom and daddy got they 40 acres and a mule. You still Black. Look at Carmelo with Eddie's funky ass. Eddie's funky ass, you know what I'm saying? They gave them an ice pass and he flipped. His taco eating ass flipped on Carmelo. I don't know. When it was 1,001 pictures. He at your grandmama birthday party. He's at bar mitzvahs, weddings, baby showers. Y'all doing date nights. Y'all playing hot potato, hopscotch. What we thought we was gonna see better with Nolan. And then here come Katie's motherfucking blonde hair, blue-eyed ass. Y'all don't think this was already talked about? When White Earth and then went for donuts and coffee. When they met up at the judge's house, y'all don't think all this was talked about? Do y'all not think that they gonna try to pay Nolan's mama off to shut up? They ain't gonna try to give a good lump sum of devil money to shut him up, to make this all go away. Because now we got Tyler Perry. We got Al Sharpton. And Al Sharpton, brush your motherfucking hair. I'm sick of it. That shit, no. Shit. Tell somebody braid it or something, put a Kango on or something. I did shit. I don't. This shit look like how I wash it and just let it air dry and just. I don't like it. Shit. That's pissing me off. Regardless it is, I pray no when the autopsy report shows something that will nail them to the cross. Eddie will regret that later. He just can't see. Yeah, black love. You heard me? Yeah, that autopsy report is definitely going. Girl, Al Sharpton her been the same way for years. Like, he used hairspray on his shit. I don't like that shit. That shit's weird. Like, motherfucker, you just do your hair like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then you puff it up at the top right there and just, nigga. And I know we owning our blackness and shit, but motherfucker. For the cameras and shit. Somebody braided shit for free. Shit, shape them up or something. I'm sick of it. She said, but it's coming. Eddie back doing that. Y'all don't mind me. It's the Taylor Port, y'all. I am sick of his shit though. You want to come on do all this old bullshit. Nigga, we been needing you to say something. Here you come from under the motherfucking Mount Rushmore rock wanna start and I believe, get the fuck out of here. Ben Crump, you been doing your own shit. Look. Now we appreciate Al Sharpton for his moment, you know what I'm saying? His moment of silence. We appreciate Al Sharpton for making an appearance. But get your gray-headed, blonde-headed ass. I ain't never seen a nigga with streaks that do nothing with their hair. When I get streaks in my hair of color, or my hair just color, it's gonna be something. Leave him alone. Girl, nah, shit. And then I wonder if his wife is doing that to his head. Is she? Y'all think? It's like when you just blow dry your shit out and it just be like, that ain't even a blow dry. It's just air dry. I'm sick of it. Shit. And got the nerve to be wanting to preach like, brush your motherfucker, put a scrunchie on that shit. And why your shit ain't grew yet? Because his hair should be down his back. She said the roach analogy. Okay. Shouldn't Al Sharpton hair be down his back by now? Do he just leave it like that and get it cut and just keep it that link? Like, it is. If y'all go back through his videos, his shit been like that for years. I ain't never seen somebody black. Well, yeah, I have seen black bitches who hair ain't never grew. I take that back, but god damn. And he just do like Eddie Murphy did it Coming to America. What would you like? And then he just cut the little braid off and then he said, I think you're ready to look for your queen. What the fuck? Ain't nothing get done. Ain't nothing get done. Who's his barber? Can somebody dox the barber? Because I just got questioned. When he come in, what do he ask for? Just to wash? And he just walk out with his hair wet and just with a towel around his neck. I bring your towel back, brother, next week. What the fuck? Yeah, he should go back to curling it. Was it curled? I don't never remember a pressing curl, Deborah, was he? He said that hairstyle for life. Tyler Perry needs to let him borrow the wig. Something. I'll get him a cut. I'll pay for him to get his cut. I'll pay for a year. I would just love to see him with just a natural shortcut. It was bump. Love Jones said, where? At the ends? What video was it? If his shit was bump. Let me see. Add some rollers to it or something. I don't give a fuck if it look like Big Perm at the head. Please, please stop going out like that. That's just crazy. It is. It's. I never see no curls even when he was never. Black love, never. Who said it was bumped? He don't want to cut it. He liked that hairdo. What is it called? Like, his hair don't move or nothing. It's been the same for years. Like, even when O.J. Simpson in the cold trap, his ass looked like that for years. I ain't never seen a nigga look the same for years. The hair and all, like, I ain't judging it. I just ain't never seen. Clean it up. It's called the mob. Yeah, where you got them you still got them 4 tough strings, but the rest of it is kind of raggedy. You like, if I keep it. Ask the bitches that live in a project, I should know, right? You try to make that land, that mop work, it ain't doing nothing but throwing dirt around the motherfucking floor, but you swear your shit clean. Man, stop it. I've done it. That's how I know I'm guilty. Try to make that thick 4 strings that's still thick on the motherfucker, but the rest look like his hair. Man, I'm yeah. Please out-sharp them. I'm just saying, we gotta do better. Some old school people like that. They never change their hairdo. I don't want to know how he keep it. Do he go sleep on his hands? You know, that's the shit. When you come out looking, how do your natural stay the same? And I mean, just like it's poof, and then just damn. And then it just like, yeah, all them dead ends. You can see that shit in the camera. And it's just like, do he sleep on his hands? Do his wife be like, okay, tie the, nah, you got the scarf. Shirley put the knot right there. Yeah, right there. Yeah, so that poof will be right there. Cause I have a dream speech tomorrow with Ben, and I'm gonna make sure that top stay the same. What? He needs to call Auntie Butterscotch. Baby, he don't need that kind of bump. Do it, somebody. She said, leave him alone. Am I lying, Cherry? I'm just asking y'all. I could be wrong, but I mean, I ain't never seen a motherfucker keep they natural the same way. Like, how do dead ends stay the same? And like, your shit don't break off or nothing. I think he got someone fixing it that way. Who? Black Love. Find out who so I can talk to him. Cut your dead ends at least. If he cut his dead ends, I'm going to be able to tell it. Because ours about look the same. That's how I know he got dead ends. I can't even listen to the speeches answers given. Because I'm like, how the fuck? Shirley, we got questions, okay? He do remind me of Butterscotch. Y'all leave Auntie Butterscotch out of this, okay? Leave her out of this. He got them under upper flip curls. Was it bumped? Somebody, what video so I can look? He been going to that same lady for years. And it's crazy how he sit down and when he get up, he's like, I gave you a tip. Check your cash app. I gave you a tip. It's like, motherfucker, you know motherfuckers in the barbershop looking like, all you heard was scissors cutting and she ain't never touched his hair. Like I said, it's like Coming to America. Where Simi, he was just all on the top. And Simi was like, I see him all say, yes, it's time to find your queen. Yeah, I bet the fuck it is. What you text me, Deborah? Oh, you sent me an image. Is it of his hair being bumped? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. He had bumps. Okay, he had finger waves and shit. See, when this was him, when that Professor Clump, I get that. Go back to that. You know what I'm saying? Easy on the curls, not too heavy on the curls. Go back to that. The Professor Clump, but with the little, you know what I'm saying? When you take the rollers out, see, she didn't roll it. Shirley didn't roll it too tight. She didn't using Marcella's on him for real. She just, you know what I'm saying? She gave him that soft touch. That's some pink rollers. Y'all remember the pink rollers with the cushion? And one of them hard rollers right there. Thank you, Deborah. And that's when Jesse was up there geeked. His ass was fried as fuck. He was fried. But Jesse has a good grade of her. We're not gonna knock Jesse. Jesse had a good grade. That wasn't no jerry curl or S curl. Jesse had a good soft grade of her. You know what I'm saying? That's some shit I can run my fingers through. But this shit Al got down at two-tone, at gray and blonde, with that split ends like it, I can't. I don't know. Maybe where he didn't get his split ends cut for so long. That's why he ain't, because that was a good grade of her. That was a good grade of her on Al. That was a good grade of her. If y'all really look, that was a good grade. See, you can't go from the soft cushion rollers to the hard one. It'll break your shit off. She said, yes, Don King. Yes, I remember them prime curly looks. Forgot the pimp. Y'all look, y'all not gonna have me going in on that. But I'm just, Al, I like this look, not the Professor Clump so much. But I mean, a hell of a comeback. You know what I'm saying? Very inspirational to know you look like this, because I'm kind of chunky at the face and shit like that. Damn near double chin like you in this picture and some more shit. So it's very inspirational how much nigga weight you can lose. You know what I'm saying? And shit. Did I hear him speaking on? I did, but I couldn't get past the her. I was just trying to get past the her. Passion. It was just dry, like add a little sheen to it or something. And stuff like that. Put a paper bag over your head or something. Let them sheen. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But just cover your eyes up. Because that sheen do be burning your eyes when they spray too much, you know, when you get your hair done. But it just looked dry. I couldn't get over split ends passion. I used to get that old soft curl. Yeah. Them soft curls be it. And then when they fall, see, he had been partying. Al Sharpton had been partying. And you know, he got a little heat. He went somewhere where it was too hot and his curls fell. But you could tell him bitch was tight because it still left a little wave. See, you know what I'm saying? You still have that little wave. The curls fell at the end, but you still got that little wave right there. And when he got that wave at the top, it's because he went somewhere where it was just too hot. Y'all know, like we work in a kitchen or something and we get our hair done and shit. And it just made his hair, the heat dropped his curls. But Shirley did a hell of a job tightening his curls and shit. You know what I'm saying? And when it dropped like that, yeah. I'm done, Dimples. Thank you, Annie, for the silver star. Thank you. I'm so glad I caught your laugh tonight. Thank you, Black Love. Man, thank y'all so much for pulling up and conversating with me. It's been a while. Like I said, I miss you guys so much. And I was like, I got to catch up tonight or whatever. But thank you guys. I appreciate you. Make sure y'all go over there and follow me on Twitch and give a bitch a subscription, okay? I deserve a subscription, okay? Not a prescription, a subscription. It's a different, okay? Man, let's keep up with Kendra in the story that they a star. Thank you. I'm having my meet and greet meeting tomorrow, 7:30. 7:30. I'm having my meet and greet meeting. We're going to Vegas in March of 2027. I'm going through my hangover shit. Y'all know what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, okay? So if you know what I'm saying, you just a bitch that like to talk, sit your ass home. Don't go with me, okay? Because in Vegas, it stays there, you know? It stays there. You know how bitches want to come home and talk like, girl, let me tell you what we did. It ain't that. Maybe if we went to California, New York, or something, but what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. We are going to Las Vegas for the second annual meet and greet from March 24th to the 28th. If you are going, join the Discord tomorrow at 7:30. Hey, coming to my city. Okay, Dimples, we definitely got to link up. I told Candy I'm going to see her. I'm going to see Gina. His hair was pretty and thick back then. All them lies he was telling this shit, Jamila stressed them out, stripped it. You know, lies will strip them good curls. She saw him do. That's one of my favorite places. Something sweet, you heard me. I love Vegas. I love Vegas. Then if I come back a Diaz or a Sanchez, it's all in the name of Vegas. You know what I'm saying? But if I be a Diaz or Sanchez or Jorge, whatever, yeah. Blame it on the wine. Blame it on the liquor. Dimples, yes, get in touch with me. Y'all drop my email, Tasha Capricorn 77 for Dimples and stuff. Get at me, Dimples, and we'll definitely link up. We got some good stuff going on and shit like that. Definitely hitting that strip. I'm definitely hitting a casino. And you get drunk in that motherfucking casino. Them casinos get you drunk just for putting your penny in the slot. I was up there so twisted. Yeah, I hope Kendra gets off too. Not first degree. Not first degree. No, manslaughter, yeah. Manslaughter, yeah. And stuff, but I want to hear more from Kendra and stuff like that. But shit, Kendra basically stated her shit to me. She said, shit, I said if the next motherfucker I catch in the house, I'm killing them. So she already said that. She told her daughter that. And I don't know why kids try to be the adults in the house. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yes, join the Twitch. Join the Twitch. And again, thank you guys that joined the Twitch tonight. She said they do. That's why I stay home. Hell, Dimples, yes. Man, I was up for lit. I was lit in Vegas. I was so lit. But the weed, Trump towels blinding my eyes and shit. Trump towels literally blinded my eyes, Dimples. I didn't know it was pure gold on them. I never, and the sun was beaming and damn near had us wrecking and shit looking at it. That's why his ass is orange. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Now she did that, say that she gave her warning. Yeah, Deborah. Yeah, that was some years. Y'all look, Annie, that was some years ago. And I still got my wedding dress. I was really great to get married in Vegas. I had my merge. I think I got, is it the license? The only thing, and it was God that stopped me because when we was trying to get married in Vegas, they did not take the Kentucky license. So we was there for the weekend. So trying to find somewhere, and we don't know Vegas like that. We didn't know Vegas like that, but I still got the wedding dress and everything. I was definitely going to be married, y'all, in 2019. I was going to be married. And being in line, y'all, it didn't feel good either. It was weird. It was all weird. I got some stories to share with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And it was almost like couldn't find his cream suit the way we needed it at the time coming in on time. So we didn't know if we should go to California and try to find something. Like it was just a lie. She said Ohio will do it. I don't care now. And God said it ain't meant for me to be married. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with that. I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything happens for a reason, okay? She needs to just get off altogether. Yeah, because basically they're telling us, Jamila, that you can't protect your kids. Yeah, Annie, yeah. She said I had a big wedding. I love the Flamingo Hotel. You hear me? And I kicked the box because I tripped over the box. I didn't know it was a man's house. He was on the sidewalk. He was like, who kicked my house? I was like, oh my God, is somebody, you live there on the sidewalk? It's so many, like the homeless people literally live there on the sidewalk in boxes. And the little woman had her little windows cut out and everything on hers. She had her box decorated super cute. Oh, child. She said, yes, it was so nice. She do, Jamila. I'm getting out of here, y'all. I'm tipsy. I'm about to go eat my lasagna and relax, y'all. Watch my wrestling. I didn't get to catch up on wrestling yesterday. I seen Roman Reigns just fine and stuff like that. I need to get me some tickets to when they come down here to Charlotte and stuff like that. And Chris Brown and Usher, y'all, they're gonna be in Atlanta in November. I did not know the tickets was $50 and $79 and shit like that. So I might be at the beginning of November. I don't know, it's a lot going on because I'm gonna be in Texas. I already requested off. I already got it requested off. I'm gonna have PTO and all this shit going to Texas, but Jelly Bean is having her, and that's gonna be November. Eastern Standard Time. It's not the Pink Flamingo no more. But it's still Flamingo Road, right? Jamila, I don't even ever want to wear that dress. It's just still bagged up. Oh, the Bali changed their names. They not the Bali no more, the little mall and stuff. That's not the Bali no more. I don't know. Well, I love you guys. Thank you guys for all the support. I'm about to go catch up on my shows. And I got to catch up on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. The girls are girling. You hear me? Salute everybody. Thank you guys for joining me today. See y'all tomorrow.
Miss Parker, the YouTube star, lighting up the screen. You know who you are. Bringing news you can use and a laugh or two. She's got the facts, the fun, and the realest view. With a voice so smooth and a smile so bright. She's shining like a beacon in the darkest night. Deep dives on the stories that really matter. She's breaking it down, cutting through the chatter. Pop and stay a while, you'll feel right at home. She's got a little something for everyone. With a heart so big and an attitude strong. Miss Parker's where you know you belong. She's an advocate, a friend, a voice for the unheard. Asking all the questions, never missing a word. Or a second to none. She's blazing like the sun. Miss Parker, the only one. She's got the news to amuse and the truth to reveal. Digging for the answers, keeping it real. For those who need a champion, she's standing tall. Fighting for justice, she's giving her all. With every upload, she's making a change. Bringing people together, no matter the range. So hit that subscribe, don't miss a beat. Miss Parker's got the content that can't be beat. Questions we all have, she's not afraid to ask. Uncovering the story, she's up to the task. With a laugh, a wink, and a spirit so true.